Hi there, my name's Andrea and I'm here today with Peak State Coffee to show you how to brew your Peak State roasts in a French press. We like to use our medium or dark roast in the French press because it really helps to express the chocolate notes that are in each of those roasts. What you'll need to brew your coffee in a French press is some type of kettle for hot water, a spoon for stirring your coffee, a measuring spoon of 1 tablespoon, your French press, a grinder, and your favorite Peak State roast. To get started today, you'll first want to boil your water. We are using an electric kettle today, but you can also boil water in whatever way is easiest for you at home. So if you're using a stovetop kettle, go ahead and get that water boiling. While our water is boiling, we're going to grind our beans. At Peak State, we like to use the Baratza Encore burr grinder. We recommend a burr grinder because it offers a uniform grind. The burr grinder should be set to a coarse setting. We have it set today at 29, but it can be anywhere from 28 to 30. Now that our beans are ground and our water is boiling, we're ready to get brewing. An important note about your water is that for good coffee, you want your water to be at a temperature of about 195 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. We're brewing here in Colorado where the elevation is above 5,000 feet, so it's going to be perfectly within that range. If you're below 5,000 feet, you can use a temperature-controlled kettle or wait about 30 seconds off the boil to pour your water. Next, you're ready to measure your coffee grounds for brewing. For a French press, you want a nice coarse grind. Your grounds will look a little like sea salt or maybe some coarse dirt. A good rule of thumb when using a French press is a 15:1 ratio of water to coffee grounds. If you don't have a scale to measure out your coffee, you can use about 1 tablespoon of grounds to 4 ounces of water. Today we're using a 32-ounce French press, so we're going to do about 7 tablespoons of coffee grounds. Once your grounds are in your French press, you can begin pouring your water. To start, we're going to fill the French press about 1/3 of the way full with that boiling water, moving in a circular motion. And once you get to that point, you're going to want to take your spoon or whatever you're using to stir your grounds and give it a few quick stirs. This is what we call the blooming part of the brewing process. It allows us to off-gas any remaining gases that might be left in the beans from roasting. After you stir, you're going to let the French press sit at about 1/3 of the way full for 30 seconds. After that 30-second time point, you can go ahead and fill your French press up the rest of the way, still moving that water in a circular motion until you're all the way at the top. Once you fill your French press all the way to the top, you're going to let your coffee sit for 3 minutes. Once your coffee has sat for 3 minutes, take your spoon, give the coffee one last good stir, and then take the top of your French press and go ahead and plunge your coffee. When you're plunging your coffee, you want to go nice and steady until you get to the bottom. Go ahead, pour your coffee into your favorite cup and enjoy. Cheers.